2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see Toronto against the Suns. And guys, for the
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a loss. That one was real close, too. They lost by just 2 points.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Fatigue comes into play when games go into overtime, and you saw they just had no gas left in the tank in that loss.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Enes Kanter is out there with Portis. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. Now here's Bledsoe. There's a screen by Kanter. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Lamb, good. Lamb's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Suns. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Holiday dishes to Morris. Embiid the screen. And Holiday kicks to Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing. Toronto on defense. It's a 3-point game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Now Morris. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And there's the 3-second violation. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Steve, Kawhi Leonard keeps things in his life pretty simple off the floor and continues to drive himself hard on the floor.
Kevin, he's not about the flash. Instead, he's about investing in his future.
Anthony kicks to Bogdanovic. And there's the feed to Embiid. Shoots over Kanter. And again, no good by Toronto. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stolen by Holiday. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Anthony for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Anthony's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke with the Suns head coach for just a bit. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a feeling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode. Kevin, back to you.
Hi, David, thanks. Well, we often hear a coach talk about defense first, but today they're concentrating on their offense.
And I like the idea that he wants them to get some early momentum. Just never hurts a team to get off to a quick start.
And they've got the kind of offense where if they are able to land those early punches, they can get an opponent on the ropes and never let him off.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Toronto trails by 5. Holiday, the pass to Morris. And Holiday kicks to Anthony. Embiid the screen. Clock at 6. Anthony's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Now Bledsoe looking for his first basket still in this one. There's a screen by Kanter. A 3 from Leonard. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
I mean, a great job working off the screen. Kawhi is as smooth as silk.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen, guys, here's Holiday. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Suns, we've got Jeremy Lamb. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Portis. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. And there are so many amazing players in the league right now, Smitty, when you look at some of the guys who came in since you retired. Who would you like to have played with or played against?
I think with, it would have been a treat to play alongside LeBron James.
Yeah.
I think right now I'd have loved to see playing up against a guy like Giannis and Kristaps Porzingis, just the different ways these guys affect the game at their size. There's so many guys, and would love to get a chance to just be in front and marvel watching Steph Curry go through what he's doing, and a Kyrie Irving. There's so many guys, Kevin. I just wouldn't want to guard those guys. I'm going to just say play with all those guys, not against.
Portis, the pass to Lamb. Kanter kicks to Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. Here's Lamb. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Lamb's got 8 points.
A good screen made all the difference. It led to an open look.
Outside Holiday. 3-pointer. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Anthony.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
There's a screen by Kanter. Kanter with a screen on Anthony. Outside Leonard. Pulls up on the wing. He squares up and sinks it. He has 5.
This is where Kawhi's an absolute killer. That in-between area. Kawhi Leonard, a stifling defensive presence, both individually and in help situation. He's a difference maker.
And Holiday kicks to Embiid. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Boy, he reads the defense well, makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Holiday against Bledsoe. Over Holiday. That shot off, and Toronto will go the other way with it. And Kawhi Leonard, nicknamed the Claw for his enormous hands. He uses them to pile up steals.
You know what's crazy, Kevin? He has worked hard to improve the strength in his hands, too. Catching and throwing medicine balls. Ball handlers beware. You show him the ball, and it's gone.
Again, Toronto. And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. .56 seconds left in the first half. Bledsoe kicks to Lamb. There's a good screen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Suns.
And one thing they can definitely improve on is their work from three-point range, especially from the corners. That's an area of the floor that has been a black hole for them this season. If they can start to get some points from the corners, it'll really open things up for him.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. There's a screen by Kanter. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Embiid. Holiday dishes to Morris. Pass to Embiid. Excellent D from Cancer.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K
The
Sports
first half in the
Halftime
books.
Show.
This is Ernie Johnson. This is Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for Toronto. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about? And that is just about.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And so far, he's giving them great production from.
Toronto shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Holiday out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Anthony. And it's Embiid in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Anthony kicks to Morris. Outside Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday. And Cancer pulls it down. The Suns trailing. And the pass to Lamb. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break Toronto. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
You got to respect how under control Bogdanovich is. When he's penetrating quickly inside, he makes the D hit him on the way up.
Both good from the line that time. And you see Bogdanovich, 6'8" at times, listed at shooting guard. GA, is he a 2?
No, if anything, I think he's often better defending power forwards than he is against the wings, in part because you're not going to look to post that position in the way the game is played today. This guy is skilled and tough, but doesn't have the great foot speed defensively, so I think that's to his advantage to guard those guys.
Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Leonard. Over Anthony. Leonard, no luck.
No one near him. That's one he's got to hit. One he usually hits.
Here's Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And Toronto leads by 6.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots. You are in rhythm. But that's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
Embiid the screen. Bogdanovich passes to Carmelo. To the middle. From the stripe. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid, no good.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
1:52 left in the third. Bogdanovich dishes to Holiday. Morris kicks to Holiday. Embiid the screen. Holiday attacking over Bledsoe. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lamb passes to Canner. And Embiid with the block. And he recovers it. Lamb with the ball. 10 points for him. Back to Canner. Shoots a fader. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. The Suns 5th.
Both of these teams are going to have to really take care of the basketball because they're both making a killing scoring off those turnovers.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. There's a screen by Canner. There's the pick. And Lamb kicks to Portis. He feeds it to Bledsoe. Leonard with the ball. Now Anthony defending. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Lamb. For the lead. The offensive rebound. There's Portis. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Embiid. Shoots over Cantor. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. Suns trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bledsoe outside. Feeds it to Lamb. Dishes it to Leonard. Over Anthony. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. Toronto leads by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. The fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Suns trail by 4. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Portis is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Lamb in at the 2 spot. Back to Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. It's stolen by Morris. Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Carmelo. Morris a screen, and Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Holiday. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid the screen. Bogdanovich wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bogdanovich has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Toronto. Down low, here's Leonard, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Embiid sets the pick for Holiday. Morris a screen. Embiid kicks to Holiday. The dish now to Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Morris has got the lead up to 7 now for Toronto.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
And Lamb kicks to Leonard. Over Anthony. It counts, and the foul. That one's on Anthony.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
You're totally right. Fourth quarter, tight game. This is when the true ballers step up.
A free throw drops for Leonard.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Embiid the screen. Holiday dishes to Morris. Outside Anthony. Embiid in the corner. The shot that time not on target. The Suns go the other way with it. Leonard with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. Kanter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Here's Embiid, shoots over Cantor, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line, no good. Lamb passes to Portis, taken away by Holiday. 1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Count that one. 9 points for Joel Embiid.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And Lamb kicks to Leonard. Over Anthony. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
Morris dishes to Holiday. Embiid against Cantor. Yes!
It was clear that the defender wanted no part of that play after he exploded towards the bucket.
Timeout called, the Suns. They're trailing by 5. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Big shots there. They are clearly in control of this game now.
Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Pass to Lamb. The 3. Toronto grabs the miss. And here's Holiday. And so it's Toronto winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, Carmelo, congrats on the win. What was the focus and what was...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
33 from both Melo and Embiid, 27 boards, and 6 blocks go with Embiid. Not much report for the others, outside of their 1 for 5 shootings, then some free throws. Leonard with 42, Lamb with 30, Bledsoe with that Kevin Love stat line, oh yes, and Portis with 27 boards. Free throw was pretty much won the Huskies the game there. Imagine having an 8-point lead and still blowing it. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. Huskies did have steals and blocks, though, so that swung in their favor, despite the fact that they were outboarded 20-14. But hey, a win's a win.